everybody. We're doing another brand industry deep dive, and I was so excited that this brand is back kind of on everybody's radar. I absolutely loved it a while ago, and it took a little hiccup, and they got some big money behind it, came in, and some fabulous leadership, and it's leading the charge, so I'm excited. This is medspa810, and I have the franchise developer who I've actually known for a really long time. We're not going to talk about how long because, you know, that would give away some age, but I have Gayle with me, and she's going to give us some more information about what's happening there. Thank you, Gayle, so much for joining us.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I'm really happy to be with medspa810. It's just a phenomenal segment of the beauty and health industry that's growing in leaps and bounds. It's services that are really in high demand. Everybody wants to feel good about themselves. This is a feel-good business. We help people really build confidence and feel good about themselves and present themselves in their very best image. The spas themselves are medically directed. So we do a number of things like Botox and fillers and photofacials, CoolSculpting. We do chemical peels. It's all medically directed. And so it's a much more streamlined business than what it was before. We did buy the business out of bankruptcy. It was medspa810. And what we've brought to the table, as you mentioned earlier, is just a really strong development team in marketing, real estate, and operations and training to help our spa owners be as successful as possible.
That's awesome. I know I'm so proud that I have actually helped Shani and Andrea into the business back in the day, and they are so excited about all the changes, and they're just kicking tail down in Arizona. I'm so proud of them and so excited to be part of it. Just the little piece. So thank you. Thank you for helping them out and just giving them this fabulous business model. They're so happy. Talk to us a little bit about what kind of owners you're looking for now long-term with this med spa model, and like the financial requirements, but also business background, acumen, that type of thing.
Okay, so the investment is on the high end, it's about $695,000. Because it is a medical spa, there is a medical spa SBA, which the two banks, Wells Fargo and Bank of America, request if there is a doctor that's actually involved, which is not necessary in every case, but if there is, then it's a 20% down payment on the SBA loan. A lay person that owns the business would do a 30% down payment. So they're looking at between $140,000 to $200,000 as the liquidity portion, and then a net worth of $750,000. Those two banks love us, and they love the whole segment. They know the industry very, very well. So as long as they meet that criteria, we can finance them all day long. They also can use all the SBA loans that are available for any franchises. All of the main lenders in the franchise industry are happy to do this as well, because most of them are aware that this is a pretty cool little industry with very high margins, big ticket price. The investment's a little bit more expensive, but your guests have a higher ticket price as well. And these are long-term guests. They come into us through membership sometimes to get their Botox and fillers, but also because of all the different services that we offer. And once they are educated about them, they come back to us and stay with us long-term. So it's just one of those models that's really well developed, nice, profitable business. The services that we offer are layered with a number of different services as well as product sales. And all of our vendors train our technicians on how to use the equipment in the back. Also in the front, our vendors train the staff how to educate the guests about how to use our different products. So it's layered with a number of different ways through membership as well as through the services and products to make it a nice little franchise model.
That's awesome. I love that. As you know, when I look at a business, one of the things you don't want usually is all your eggs in one basket. So you want to be able to have multiple streams of income, but hopefully operating in parallel streams. So I love everything about that business. People that work with me over time know that I love a good item 19, which is the earnings claim of a new business. And the more transparency, the better. So I love yours, but you tell everybody why I like it.
Okay, super. Well, since we bought this business out of bankruptcy and converted them from medspa810 to medspa810, we actually have a very vibrant item 19 because we have the numbers of the existing 5 spas here in the United States that we can share. And what the candidate will see is that typically in a first year of operation, a spa will hit $1 million in sales and then gain like 21% net. We have a spa that's going into their 5th year, and for last year they were showing 400,000 net. So those are some really nice numbers. Again, our franchisees are really happy with the new development team, and they're very enthusiastic about bringing other candidates to the table. So they're very open. They want to have conversations with anyone who, potentially wants to come on board with us. The type of individual that is really successful in this model is someone who really can build a team. So you're working with front of the house staff that are checking in the guests, and really with a white glove feel. We've elevated the whole environment to really be more of a spa-like atmosphere, so our guests are very, very comfortable. We guide them into our waiting room, which is in the interior of the spa. And then the staff in the back of the house are professionals. They're RNs, they're PAs, they're estheticians. There's folks that have gone to school for a long time, and this is a feel-good business. They're doing this typically because they have the heart as a caregiver. They just really want to help people feel good about themselves. So you don't get that same turnover that you do with the hair care industry or massage spas, which is really nice. So the individual wants to be somebody who can build a team. We develop all the marketing strategies for each individual spa, and so they'll work with our marketing team and the business coaches, and they will have to be in a position to be able to execute those. So someone who wants to be the face of the business, it can be semi-absentee. The spa manager would be that individual who would be the face of the business, doing charitable work, getting out there and just really educating the guests about the services that we offer.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Thank you so much. I think that's plenty. Everybody, obviously, if this is one that you're interested in, let's talk. Oh, you know what I wanted to say though, Gayle? Something that really stood out in your presentation was the size of the industry. Because it's funny, you just kind of said, oh, in this small little industry, but it's actually huge. And talk about the numbers from now to where it's going. Because I was like, holy smokes, I want a piece of that.
Yeah, so right now it's a $19 billion industry, this segment. We anticipate by 2023 it's going to be $23 billion. These are services that young women, 26 to 50, are wanting, again, to present themselves in their very best light, to feel good about themselves, and so it's only going to continue to grow.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. We'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome.